Hey, turn around.
Huh?
Bright eyes.
Oh.
Turn around. Camera. Turn the camera around.
Oh.
Like, okay, so that is like a rock climbing wall on the right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I saw it before, and I was like, is that a rock climbing wall? Then
Is
I told
that
you
a
to
rock
turn around.
climbing wall? I don't
told
know
you to
if
turn
that-
around, and then it was a rock climbing wall. Who would have thunk it?
Whoa, and welcome back to Rush the Fort, and we're going to start a
Yeah.
little level of Splatoon 2.
Yeah. Do you remember the topic we were going to talk about?
No, because I don't think we came up with one. We were talking about how we used to clip our mic, I guess, if anyone cares about that.
Oh, yeah. I thought that you would have like something to actually say about it.
No, it's just that we found out that the hoppage isn't great for just recording your microphone stuff in. And then I remember back in the old days that we would try out our mic to be like, oh man, we can't clip our mic anymore. And we'd go, ah! And it would clip it so horrendously that we were like, oh, why did we bother trying that?
Although, weirdly enough, none of the clipping we had back then was quite as frequent as the clipping we had on the recent Splatfest video.
It's because I had to reset my OS a while back. And so,
yeah. So the audio settings were a little messed up.
And I had the mic set to 100 instead of 50.
Yeah. It's not very good.
But now it's better now. People, I don't honestly know if people care.
Yeah, I mean, some people probably do.
Yeah, because it might be like some person wanting to know how to Let's Play as if they would come to a channel that only has 1,000 or however many subs we may have at this point this episode comes out.
I mean, we went to a few small channels to see what they were doing when we started out, like Beard McGeared.
Yeah.
Like, he was a somewhat small channel. Still kind of is, but...
It's always nice when channels just casually spit out advice.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
It was great when Barry from Game Grumps just started being like, I gotta tell people how I edit.
Yeah. It's pretty great.
Like, here are my settings. Here's how I do an edit like this. And, like, Todd learned a lot from watching that.
Yeah, actually. That's how we got dynamic processing for the most part, but I haven't been able to replicate it.
Yeah.
Again, I had it replicated.
You got the curve down, but it's not working the same way it used to.
Yeah, it's weird. But that does bring it to an interesting topic about how like some people are secretive of their setups or how they edit things because it's like they feel like they're giving their competition some extra.
Or, you
bits.
can even the playing fields and, like, get everyone up to your level so that you can, like, raise the standard of the industry you're working in.
Yeah, it's basically, that's what it is. It's like, if you meet an editor in the real world of editing, they're going to tell you, oh yeah, this is what I do to do this kind of jump cut kind of thing. So
they're not going to hide it.
Because they're enthusiastic about what they do, so they find someone that also wants to hear about that sort of thing. Whoa, I didn't realize that.
Squid!
Anyway, yeah, like...
Squid now!
People in the real industries are going to give advice to people that are in their own industry because they want them to know. Yeah. It's like a trade kind of thing where you want people to know your trade so they don't make your profession look bad.
It's like finding an artist that like uses a certain kind of paints for their painting, and then someone on Twitter is like, is this using acrylic paint? And the person's like, I think I would give away that secret.
Yeah, it's like a secret, as if it's like a business trade or something, as if it's the stock market.
Yeah, it's like, no, they would say, actually, I use oil paints on this one.
Yeah.
They wouldn't try to hide it.
A lot of people, and I know we said a long time back, where it was like, we're not going to call back anyone, so we're not calling anyone out with this per se, but like, a lot of people in the YouTube industry treat it like it's some sort of business instead of an art.
Yeah, I mean, it does get into
there's money
businessy areas like Game Grumps. They had to become a business.
Yeah, they're literally a business, but it's just like when you're an artist still. You're making content, entertainment, stuff like that. So that's where I say it's a bit different than a stock market business or something like that, where you can't tell your trade secrets because then you'll lose money by doing that.
And like your good editing techniques, it's not 156 secret herbs and spices. You don't need to keep the recipe a secret.
The other thing about that is they might not still be able to replicate it even if you tell them to, because it still has to have practice, and that means if they're practicing, they're gonna find it out anyway, and you look like a jerk in the end.
Yeah. Like,
and again, this is not like calling out anyone. Like it sounds like I'm very specific with who I'm not talking about anyone specific.
The painting comparison, it was like I kind of lost my train of thought. Oh, what I was gonna say, I remember now.
Yeah.
So like the painting comparison before, like they can tell you like, oh yeah, I use oil paints.
Yeah.
You're not gonna know immediately.
I know how to use oil paint.
I can paint like Leonardo da Vinci.
Or it's like, oh yeah, I put a mask on my characters' faces so that I know how to do it instantly.
Yeah.
So it's not like, oh yeah, and you know, like, that's what happened when you were drawing our characters, where you learned about it, but it doesn't mean you're an instant like master at it or something. You're still gonna have to practice it, and it's just some cool thing that someone like told you how to do, so you started trying it out.
Yeah.
Oh, that was her. Hey, it's evil.
And like a lot of how I learned like new like over the past few months, I've been teaching myself different digital art techniques, because like they didn't teach me any of that in college.
Yeah.
We didn't have a digital art program, and like what little digital art was being taught there was like very, very minimal.
Yeah.
But like I was looking up YouTube tutorials on like how to do certain techniques, how to make certain textures in Photoshop or Manga Studio or something. And like I've been teaching myself this over the past few months, and like I couldn't have known that just from knowing that the person used this technique.
Yeah.
I had to practice it and imitate it over and over again until I finally can do it myself and use it my own way.
That's what happens with editing for two as well. Oh, good. I chose the dualies. I thought I chose the sniper. I'm like, okay, thanks, Sheldon.
I chose the dualies, and now I have a sniper rifle.
But like, I watch a lot of editors, or like, I watch commercials and see how they like did things, and then I sort of like try and learn from that kind of thing, going like, all right, they did that, but that must have meant they've nested the sequence or
That's
something.
an interesting way to go about it, like looking at commercials.
I can't really watch a lot of television without doing that now. It's just I've gone more. I would say I've been going more professional with my editing.
Yeah.
Because I'm actually doing it in college and stuff now.
I have like a slightly different version of that where like, oh, hey. Nice.
Thought it was it.
Yeah.
Thought it was going to be the sunken scroll.
Oh, you passed right over the Zapfish.
Yeah.
But since taking a film course, I've been paying more attention to shot composition and like the different montage theory stuff that whoever's editing this together is using.
Yeah, like the Scott Pilgrim editors, like I don't know if he did the same as the Hot Fuzz.
Well, it's the same director. I don't know if it was the same editor. It probably is.
So it's like, that's uncanny then, you know, like how they both sort of started with, I think, these huge jump cuts.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. I really like landing that kind of shot after I so casually say the other stuff, like stuff like that. Boom,
like,
headshot. You know, it's nothing big.
Dead.
Nothing big, you know, no biggie. Like we were saying earlier, people should be more open with giving advice and stuff.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to arts and stuff.
It's because you're keeping the civilization back. You're keeping our culture from moving forward by keeping everything a secret.
Yeah, it just slows everything down.
Yeah.
Because when you're in an art course, you learn about the great artists. Wouldn't you want people to learn off of you?
Yeah, it's like you invent the light bulb, right? And you're like,
no, I didn't.
Hey, actually, here's this light bulb. I'm not going to tell you how I made it.
Yeah, just figure it out yourself.
I'm not going to let you take it apart or anything. Just figure it out on your own, scrub.
I think that's the biggest point, is they think that their thing is a product, that if they tell people how to do it, then they won't earn money off of it.
Then they'll imitate it or something.
Yeah, it's like, because
it's like their intellectual property. If
he told you how to make it, and then you would just do it without, you know, him getting any royalties off of it or something. But yeah, I'm still like casually doing that, like, I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing without, you know, paying attention. It's just so casual. It's not like you're gonna lose your product by teaching someone else how to like do a specific edit or something.
Yeah.
Whoa, there's a lot of snipers.
And
whoa,
like,
there's a lot of snipers.
It's also the person like learning your techniques. It's also their responsibility to not completely copy your content.
Yeah.
But like they can still be inspired by what you did and make something their own out of it.
Oh jeez, this is bad.
Yeah, I feel like you're supposed to snipe some of these guys.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get around.
I think the box broke behind you or something.
I'll get to him. Oh, I died for the first time. No pop filter. There we go. That's what I wanted to do.
Like a dead squid, I got splatted one last time.
Very nice.
Thank you. My name's Madonna. You can see my shows at Madonna.com. I actually don't know if Madonna.com is Madonna's website, but let's say that it is.
Madonna.com. See, that's where
That's where Madonna is.
She's a star. She's not a star anywhere else.
Only on her website. No one else knows who Madonna is.
She's a YouTube star.
Oh, jeez. Like, just imagine if the internet had existed back then and YouTube had existed back then.
There would be embarrassing like videos of Madonna as like a teenage girl or something trying to make a makeup videos or something.
Yeah.
No, I thought it was closer. Second death in the show. I think I died sometime earlier too, though.
Probably.
No, they're all back.
Uh,
All right, I'll do this
That's
fast.
annoying.
I'll do this so fast.
they won't even know I killed them.
They'll be like, I'm still sniping him. Oh wait, I'm
They'll
dead.
think they're still alive.
All right, now I got actual cover.
Dead.
They're actually.
I killed them. It's the greatest plan ever. How? What kind of range do these guys have?
They have a lot better range than
I want
mine.
their guns.
I want their guns to kill them.
We'll kill them with their own guns. Give them a taste of their own guns.
They'll be like, ow, it tastes like a gun. Gun does not taste good. Gun is not taste
Gun
good.
taste bad.
Quote of whatever year this comes out.
I don't like metal.
Metal tastes like my blood. Iron in your blood.
I got iron, bro.
Gotta pump that iron. I think.
Oh wait, no, don't
Yeah,
don't
I
jump.
know.
Yeah.
But there's also one here.
I guess you just dropped down from all the
Ooh,
platforms.
there's one down here. I'm sure this might be the way I'm supposed to get around the sniper.
Yeah, actually, 'cause there's real cover this way.
And I sneak up behind her.
There's a manhole on the wall.
Wait, what?
There's a manhole on the wall. Down
Where?
there. Down
Where?
around the corner. Fudge is
What the hey? There's a manhole in that wall. Why is a manhole on the wall?
Why was there a manhole down there?
It's so that the man could get in the wall.
Wow. Wow.
The man's like, how am I gonna get up this wall? I'm an evil corporate schemer.
I'm an evil corporate scumbag.
Cause I'm the man.
It's me, the man.
Everyone
Wow.
talks about me.
Wow.
And I'm like, what's the deal? I'm the man.
And I give them the greatest deal they've ever seen. And I tell them, well, that's what I call my Kung Pao chicken. I clotheslined you.
I clothesline the deal. A businessman makes a great deal. He asks his partner, well, how was that? Partner says, it's all right. And he goes, all right, I clotheslined the deal. That's what I call my Kung Pao chicken. I clotheslined the deal.
I give him a deal. I tell him, I get $100, you get a $1. And he's like, I don't like that deal very much. I'm like,
Don't
you
like the deal. I clothesline that deal.
That's my Kung Pao chicken.
Well, these guys jet around. They're hard to snipe.
They're not that hard to snipe.
Yeah, they snipe.
Nah, they're not.
They're hard.
Nah, they're not that hard.
Yeah, they're pretty hard. Look. Oh.
I'm just watching you play it, but they're not that hard. I mean,
they're
I'm
pretty
sure.
hard.
I'm sure if you hand me the controller right now, I could do it. I could snipe it.
I don't want to do that.
No.
I don't know what will happen. It's not like you're bad. It's just it's really hard, even for me. There's snipers too, Judge. I don't know.
They telegraph their attacks. They have giant lasers pointed at you. You know when to dodge.
Oh. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Yes.
Hey Todd, I'm gonna go grab your katana over here in the corner.
Why? So you can like commit what that thing is?
Sudoku.
Yeah, Sudoku.
Gotta fill all 9 quadrants of all 9
That thing over there.
nine quadrants. That's what they're called.
That I missed one of them. I missed the blue bass dollar bill.
I missed the smallmouth bass. I mean, I could have made the actual sound.
Gosh, look at the stupid weebs and their cringy sword. I can't believe it's not my sword, okay? It's just here in this basement. It's a community basement. Whoa. Got to the oh. He's dead. That was me pulling the sword out and hitting it against the table like an idiot.
Well, I was trying to make a metal clangy sound without actually hurting the katana.
Bang!
Did you know Katana is Japanese for sword.
Whoa. So you're just calling a sword a sword. Okay, bye.